let me know. And just no break whoever's streaming. All right. Hello, stream. We are going to be going over the rules here. This is another tournament match here coming out from Scorch versus Valory. It should be a pretty interesting one. Both teams have 8 players as an 8v8, so we're going to be using the standard 8v8 tournament rule set, which is 1 Archer, Assassin, Pyro, and Mage maximum, 2 Medics maximum, if I could type correctly, 3 Heavies max, 1 Ninja cap per map, no ghosting, and finally we have mandatory match rules. So, standard rules set here, neither team has made any adaptations. What do you guys think going into this match, Noon Geek and Snowbreak? Scorch wins, what's the score? Did Scorch victory? Okay. So what are we thinking? Let's see. I still wait a sec. So let's get some predictions going here in the YouTube chat. Who do you guys think is going to take this match? Is both of these teams' second matches, I believe. Right? We saw Scorch vs CTF be a very, very close match recently. Valory kind of got stomped by TC though. That's probably Valory's third, huh? Did Valory play TBF yet? I think they might have. Alright, so we'll be starting here in 15 seconds. The thing I do want to watch, coming from this side of Scorch, is if they'll go for that early Ninja cap here. We do have, blue team are predicting they're going to go for it, but will they actually? I'm going to watch blue flag here to start then. So no one going to flag immediately. Soldier is on his way, but no one in the flag room yet. Is there a ninja coming? There is a ninja here, actually. Crazy Boss is going to be on the flag post. Is killing people. They have 3 ninjas here, actually. Cardano will get a steal. He's going to miss his second pearl, but keeping a headshot there. Crazy will pick up, get headshot as well. Ooh, that could have gone really bad there for Valory, but they're actually able to regroup and somehow defend that. And I'm going to say this right now. That's something I've been waiting to see for a while, is team sending in a double, triple ninja right at the start. So, interesting to see them do that. Again, this is something that some teams have done in the past, but Scorch has not shown us it until now. So going back to Scorch here, their offense is Carnonet, Medi, and Crazy Boss, as expected. Carnonet is going up top, running towards the Archer. They actually have 4 on offense. They're going to have a Ninja as well, who is a Mind Chisel. Might just be growing, but it looks like he's pretty committed to offense at the moment. He's going to go here, kill the Assassin. You don't know, we'll get out. It's the restart, completely untouched. Going to go bottom here to avoid the Archer. Archer has missed the shot, like could have potentially been a headshot. Now he's going to climb up below the Archer. Again, minimizing his chance to get a headshot here, and he's looking very clean here. Not much support, however. There's not really many people that can recover off of him at the moment. Taking a very interesting round. I don't like he's going this way because he could get shot off, but doesn't look like he's going to. Yeah, very interesting path. I would prefer him to go through mid, to be honest. He's delaying, give them a chance to steal, although it doesn't look like they will. There's going to be 2 soldiers between him and the flag post, but no one's going for the steal, so he should just be able to walk in and get this, I think. Yeah, it's going to be the first cap of the match already going over to Scorch. Maybe 45 seconds into a blackout. The offensive value here, but can get taken down there. Killed it mid there by JTV. And then take the roster and stuff off your screen. Yep. Oh, well, chat's saying you didn't. And I still see it on my stream. Yeah, okay. So yeah, very impressive already coming out from Scorch. Clicking the cap, Medic and Soldier on their offense are going to be down here. So it's just the Chemist left alive. He's not going for the flag, he's actually going for kills, so Pro's going to die there and reset. So it works as well, apparently. That being said, we're quick recovery coming in from humans here on the other side of things. Possible up something there, but I was not around yet. I don't know if anyone else caught it. So Popcorn having a little bit of an issue actually dealing with Dep. Dep having pretty convincing top control at the moment. Archibald is continuing here. Neither player taking down quite yet. They're not even in headshot range, so this is still pretty lackluster Archibald. Crazy Donut will steal. TP over. He's actually at the enemy spawn as Soldier, but he's going to go bottom. Has 2 soldiers and an assassin below him, but he should be able to go up the side here. It'd be pretty clean. Actually, one of the soldiers and the assassin both get taken down there. So he's going to be fairly clean. Again, he does need this medic. Is going to be on the other side here. There's a soldier sitting between him and the medic, but the soldier's going to misplay that. Be out of position, he will get the restore here. And unless Valory is able to steal, this could be a second cap going in favor of Scorch. There's a headshot going through, actually. I don't pick it up, she's going to get headshot as well, but no one's there to recover. They're going to be able to pick this up again. Another pickup comes from Cardona, and there's an assassin in the player there, but they're not going to get there in time. Another cap here. Mine just a will steal. I think he's Ninja. He'll drop. Where's the flag? Dep will pick up the flag, and he is Archer. He's going to pass again to a Ninja. I don't like that at all, actually. Passing to a Ninja here is not the right call. Jim might go down. Okay, they're finally going to pass to Crazy Girl, who'll pick it up, and she will get the capture. Almost, but Orma is going to steal before they get in the flag room. Seems to be full health here, Soldier going the other way, but GTB is going to be on her. She's going to get knocked towards the Pyro here. Pyro will let her on fire, but miss everything afterwards. Hands' Pyro, that's a pretty interesting one. Chewy not available for Scorch, I'm guessing, which is why Hands is on that. Orma does not have enough Wacom to actually go up by the looks of it. So he's having to run around, or she rather, having to run around, and is eventually going to go down, leading to the 3rd cap here for Scorch off of their Ninja Steal, so... yeah. Again, 5 minutes of the lockdown, Scorch is up 3-0. They're doing a very good job here. Breathe, Bisky? Yeah, sorry. Alright. Dude, the solo commentary left is heartburn, you know? So Cardona is now actually onto Elf instead of Soldier. He's going to drop in here. Does get the steal there, but will also get onto the Pyro. Not quite. He's actually going to be out here, and Crazy Girl will web haze, but not for long enough. That being said, Cardona is down bottom with not much to really kill him here. Ninja's going to pro on, but his own Ninja. He has an Archer supporting him as well, bottom middle, very well positioned there. And Cardona will likely walk this in, yeah. It's going to be a 4th cap, 4-0 for Scorch. Ormelt not getting there in time. And we'll walk out the flag and decide to respawn instead of potentially clearing. Yeah, 4 caps and 6 minutes on Blackout is very, very good. So yeah, they're looking at a 5-0 here, and they have 24 minutes to get 1 more capture. Just trying to prevent me flipping or whatever from happening. Predator will walk in here, there's steal. Is Elf having a lot more trouble getting out this time, but he will get the restore right as he gets out. He might be down on arrows though, which is what we need to watch. He's going to be full stake here. Going to drop down into a soldier and an assassin. The assassin is already assassinated, so he is just going to not get the block the sword at the moment. Nico Herbe, again, basically showing it is not assassinate. Maddie will get the restore off, and Corona is just running. Going to be using that wood whenever it comes up. Now Arnold will still goes down immediately with the Mind Pistol. And this could be another capture here. This will be a 5-0 actually for Scorch in 6 minutes and 47 seconds on Blackout. An extremely convincing win here for Scorch. One of the quickest Blackout matches we've seen in a while. I think that's faster than he took them out. So going into map 2, it is Opposites Collide. Much more defensive biased map than Blackout is. Flag room's a lot more enclosed. Heavy plays a bigger role in this map as opposed to Soldier on the previous. So we'll see how each team adapts to that. Scorch does have good PvPers on defense. They can easily swap over to the heavy role if they need to. And Valory does have some decent PvPers that can over heavy as well in Haze and Nigoribe, so we'll have to see. Next Popcorn is saying that he's going to swap over to Ninja instead of Archer, which is probably a good call here. However, I personally prefer to see heavy. But there's 3 heavy limits, so maybe that's why. Nigoribe asks him to go Chemist offense here. Chemist also a very good class in this map. One of the only maps Chemist is really good in matches anymore. Scorch could run a Soldier so that they are, like, I'd prefer if Scorch's offense actually ran a Soldier. That way they're able to put the double heavy on defense to just nullify, you know, the chance of Valory capping. And then with that Soldier on offense, they can actually use this back route fairly easily. Ninja capping isn't the most relevant thing on this map, however, it's possible. Yeah, so Valory's still paused here. They're gonna be done paused at some point soon. They have 8 players on, right? Where are they paused? Are they just going over strategy or something, or they're doing a holster? Okay, so total view time is 4 hours. What for this stream total? Yeah, there's like 23 people watching, and you've yeah. Yeah, we're at like 21 hours. We're just putting through. Hopefully, yeah. Oh, actually, let me put the stream link back on since we're putting stream map 2 here. Let's see if Valory is now ready. So lovely watchers of the YouTube stream. What do you guys think is going to be the score of this map? I will be starting here in... Okay, that's all time lock, nice. Alright, we'll be starting here. 15 seconds till this map does start. So Game Boy Tray has come on here in place of who? Crazy Depth. Okay, so they recognize that they don't need the archer, they're gonna have some Game Boy Tray, probably gonna have to play heavy defense here. Oh, should be sure. Brendan is predicting a 3-0 for Scorch in 10 minutes. Alright. So, we do have Mind Chisel down at bottom as Assassin now. Another cost we've seen one. He was previously on Ninja. Gonna be meeting the offense of Valory here. What will he do? Will he be able to get anyone? Gonna go and start fighting the medic. Neither of them letting me hit until Assassin does come out, and he will get taken down. Alright. Scorch is running a normal, roaming defense here for this map. They have heavy outside, heavy watching the back tunnel, Assassin roaming around, and a pirate in the flag room. Not sure where their final offensive player is, probably top, and that he is. There's a ninja waiting up top. By the sponge here, presumably so that he can go up and down when he needs to. Heavy will come in here for a Valory, getting the flag. We'll get 2 kills there, but ends up going down immediately after. Yeah, Valory does that well. Valory's gonna call. Crazy Girl will get a steal here, actually, but ends up going down there to Caffeine immediately after. Caffeine playing the Chemist defense, another decent pick here on this map. We have X Popcorn on Assassin, and Kai Wagler on Pyro, so they seem to have gotten their role sorted out here. Cardona actually goes for a ninja gap there, but Pearl's into the medic instead of getting across. Alright. So yeah, both teams running very similar defenses here, except for the fact that blue team here, Valory is actually missing the double heavy. They only have one on defense. And because of that, Cardona will get out here as Soldier actually and has the medic. And there's not really much recon for a Soldier on the side of Valory. I don't think they have a ninja at the moment. Or at least their ninja isn't anywhere near Cardona. Cardona's gonna spawn the cross here and probably just go bottom. If I might just go bottom, it's not even worth trying to go top and get the medic, just go bottom. There's no more between you and the flank post, so you might actually be able to get there quicker than anyone else, and it looks like he will. Yeah, Cardona's just gonna go bottom here, coming from this side, and Cap 3-2-1, there it is. He goes down to Assassinate. Actually, half of Scorch's defense goes down to that Assassinate. But he will get capture. I still feel comes in, but goes down immediately after, so good job regrouping there after that Assassinate comes through, but nonetheless, Cardona did get the deal. Or the capture, rather, not the steal. So first cap on this map coming a bit slower than the previous map, but that is expected. This is a defensive bias map. As for Blackout is a very offensive bias map. Crazy will go into the blue flag. He's currently fighting the Pyro and the Ninja, which means the Cardona's gonna get out free. Assassin misses the Assassinate, but turns around and actually ends up hitting him anyway. Crazy again, and we've seen to this time after time, and this is something I have to critique about him. They still go in as Chemist, but he never wants to pick up the flag. He'll just kill stuff. Even when he has a free opportunity to like grab the flag and potentially get out, he still just always goes for those kills. And that's kind of makes the problem with Scorch's offense. We're seeing them do very well here, right? But the problem is that Cardona's their only real capper, right? Because when they're running Maddie on Medic and Death Bunny or Crazy Bossa here on Chemist, right? Crazy Bossa isn't going to pick up, and Maddie doesn't want to pick up his Medic. So if Cardona goes down, right, their chance of capping just goes out the window. And we saw it in Scorch TBF as well, right? Cardona got all of their caps, and no one else really even got a decent steal. We're seeing it again here. The only steal, rather, that wasn't Cardona so far this match was a ninja steal on the first map by Minus Shizzle, right? And ninja isn't like a reliable way of stealing. So I feel like Scorch late in the tournament, maybe not like in the group stage, but when they end up having to go against teams, say like ADV, TT Insurgents, you know, even TC, right? They could have issues really getting captures, because those teams are just going to hard focus Cardona, right? TC, June, and Sam are going to be in Cardona. TT, they're just going to put a soldier on Cardona, right? And if they shut him down, you know, their offense is really one-dimensional. That being said, it is working though. And Kai Butler is going to go for a ninja cap here. Actually going to take out the Pyro there. Could be a pretty big opening for Scorch's offense. Or, Valory, rather. Humans is currently bodying Nico Uribe. He's not even able to get into the flag room. Nico could have run by there and possibly gotten in, but Humans is going to take him down. He just has to go for the fight, and it is not one that he's going to win. Chemist versus Heavy there with a damage disadvantage. And yeah, so while we were talking, Cardona actually just gets another capture there. Didn't even notice he had the flag, to be honest. He was ninja, right? Or was he? I'm not sure what class Cardona was. Well, apparently he wasn't Ninja because he's going for the Ninja Cap now. No one currently looking at the flag post, but not want to go for it quite. He's going to run out of invis here momentarily. Go for this here. Hayes will notice him, so he's going to go down. I don't know. It's a weird time for Scorch to really be going for the Ninja Cap. I mean, they're up 7-0 in the match. They can just run into the heavy, probably cap again, but they're opting up for the Ninja Cap now. Nico Urbe will get a steal here. This is the first decent steal of the match for his team, but he will get taken down here. He decides to go down against Scorch and will get killed. Dylan's going to be out going top as medic actually. It's a good web, but JTB will pick him up in the tunnel and take him down. Crazy Boss will get a steal on the other side. He is Chemist, so we're finally seeing someone other than Cardona steal the flag for them, but he's going to go down immediately there. Yeah. So, like, Scorch has had 2 good matches so far, right? Assuming this one, like, they end up winning this, which there's a pretty good chance they will. But, again, like, they are a team that does have noticeable issues, especially in their offense. So, I'm really interested to see how they do against, you know, the likes of TC and DF. And then maybe later in the tournament, if they do make it out, PT Insurgents, ADV, and whoever they end up facing further on. These teams should really be taking note here and noticing what the issues are with their offense. I mean, especially like right now, right? They're running Ninja Chemist Medic, and yeah, they might not be, you know, trying extremely hard, but the potential of them capping with this is, like, so low compared to if Cardona was Soldier or Heavy. And with them having, like we said before, a one-dimensional offense, and then their only real capper is swapping over to Ninja and not trying to cap, right? Like, we're seeing it against Valory, right? Imagine if they tried doing this against, like, TC or DF, right? So, there's definitely flaws or holes in the offensive Scorch that are being exploited. And we are seeing the experience coming in here for Valory. And one of the players just said in chat, just hold them off till next map. Well, there's not going to be a next map if this one ends like this. So again, like, Valory is really in need of, like, a leadership. They need to, like, get someone that, like, really knows the game, where he's, like, very good. They can, show them what they do. Because, like, again, these players have potential. These players aren't, like, terrible or anything. But they need, like, guidance. And unless someone steps up and does that, you know, we're going to keep seeing the same. Crazy Girl will get out going top, actually. Good distraction there by Crazy Bossa, and she is out with only one person in front of her, and it's an assassin. Let's actually get assassinated there. Really weird. She probably shouldn't have gone down there. She threw her web, and it missed, and then she didn't reblock. Interesting. But nonetheless, good recovery there by a top, and the likelihood of a catch if he didn't get that. Yeah, this roaming of JTB and humans is just JTB humans and Game Boy Trader is just destroying the offense of Valory. Again, only one of them is ever getting in, and this time it's heavy, but it's having a lot of trouble here against the recovery coming from Scorch. Yes, so Cardona has actually gotten another steal here again. And he's out, he's top, he's on his side as Soldier. No one on the enemy team in front of him at all. They really need to get in here. Their defense, or their offense rather, is coming in here. They need to get a steal. They do get the steal, still comes through. Health pot going on him from the Chemist, and he might actually be out here in the back. He's taking a lot of damage, so he's probably gonna go down. They need someone in here to get a follow-up steal, but it's not gonna come through. We'll go down. I don't know, Will AFK. And walk into the flag post. And there it is. That is a 8-0 for they're pretty convincing. When Blackout was extremely one-sided, we did see, you know, a little bit of improvement from Valory on the second map here, but that is expected as it's defensive bias. Yeah, so, yeah, so I'll do a little outro now. That was the 5th, I believe, match here. of the 2015 Capture the Flag tournament. I want to thank everyone for watching. You can go watch the previous videos from the tournament down below as well. You can see at the beginning of the broadcast, we can see it now. Your streamers for today were Geek 212 and Snowbreak and Misky, myself, commentating. There's that player of the game. I don't know. So like, the obvious answer would just be to like give it Cardona, right? But like, I feel like it's Scorch's defense that has really been like winning them these matches. Because like, we've pointed out the flaws in their offense, and I don't think like the offense is really what we should highlight here per se. I think like their defense has just consistently been performing solid. We haven't recognized them that much. I mean, I think someone like Humans did a lot of work here. You could say someone like JTB, but JTB was in the flag room a lot. Humans was consistently killing like 1 or 2 players before they even got in on the second map. We saw Hamza flex on the Pyro, which is in his main, so I think we get to Humans here. Like, it has to be one of these defensive players, right? Because no one really, like, I guess, okay, Cardona definitely stood out just because he got, like, caps, right? But it wasn't, like, a crazy performance. I think Humans has just been solid for Scorch here, match after match, right? I mean, Scorch versus Annie, he spawn camped Boston. Versus TBF, he did really well. Today, he did very well, killing 1 to 2 of their offensive players before they even got into the flag room. So, I think we give it to Humans, personally. So, real quick for those who are watching before we end the stream, the next match is actually going to be, let me check, tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST, and it is the Adventure versus Annihilation. So that's probably going to be a pretty good match. What do you guys think of the call? I guess me and Nin are pretty biased. Snowbreak, what do you think of that that match? I'll look in Discord if you want to type there. How do you think that one's going to go? We saw a really strong performance from ADV already versus TT. And yeah. New rosters for both, still unknown. Yeah. I mean, the outro already hit you in the outro. We're done. Bye.